Hi, I'm Alex Pault with AspenCore, and I'm here today with Rene Arntzen. He's with Wiedmu, and we're here at the Wide Bandgap Power Conference. And I realize there are cables here, so we're not really talking about the inside of the box. We're talking about the outside of the box.
We're talking about the interfaces on the box, right?
Right. Well, one of the things my audience is, well, maybe tired of hearing me say is you can have any technology on the inside. You could have magic on the inside, but if you can't get what's inside of that package outside and into the system that it's serving or into the network or wherever, you're losing everything, because you can have the greatest product in the world, but if you can't interface to another product, be it communication protocol, be it power protocol, be it cable protocols, right, you're high and dry.
Right, and that's one of the key features of Wiedmu, where we have very application-oriented terminal blocks and connectors for devices like power electronic devices in industrial automation lines. For example, you have the power supply supplying the whole cabinet, which needs connection technology. If the connection technology there is not, the interface is not reliable, the whole function of the automation line is stopped. You need high density of connectivity for servo drives, frequency converters, for all kind of motion controllers, which keeps the automation line running. And there you have the power inside, but you need the right interfaces on the boxes, means on the devices.
Exactly. Well, especially when we start talking about modern industrial processes, the systems are so much better today. They're automation, more sensors in the line, more motors in the line, more robots in the line. That's a maze of cables. That's a lot of stuff that's got to be moved around.
It's a lot of stuff to move around, and a lot of challenges, especially for the device manufacturers, to build extremely compact devices where you also need very compact connection and reliable connection technology.
Now, I see you have some here. Can you tell me a little bit about what we have here?
So what we have here is for one of the examples how we integrate high density in the connectors and offering easy handling for the guys in the installation and plugging on connectors and interfaces on servo drives and frequency converters, for example. There's a big trend to have one cable between motor and servo drive and starts in the cabinet for easy and fast handling. And what we have done therefore is we integrated in one connector the power line, the encoder motor feedback, and the DC brake. All three functions you need to keep the motor and industrial automation running.
Well, you know, Rene, another one of the things my audience is probably tired of hearing me say is we've always needed, or I believe we need, a high power, hybrid connector, power and signal, because as you point out, you only want to run one cable. If you could beam it all with beamed power, you would, but unfortunately you need power. And you got to move electrons around. That's, you know, everybody keeps forgetting that no matter how fancy the technology is on the box, you still have to push the power from point A to point B.
Right.
With signal.
With signal and, yeah, especially with signal and the data feedback, yes.
Now, what are some of the issues that you're seeing with your clientele? I mean, they're asking for these kinds of things. What are some of the other challenges, interconnect challenges that you're hearing?
One of the main challenges is to have extremely compact connection technologies to build extreme compact devices. Space in the cabinet is expensive, and that's why they try to build as small automation lines and small cabinets as possible, and that's also a trend driving power electronics forward to build compact devices, and therefore you also need very high compact and high integrated connection technology to build the compact devices.
Now, this strikes me as a semi-custom solution. I mean, it can be obviously used by different people, but how much of this type of work is custom work and how much of it is off the shelf?
So mainly all of our innovations are driven by our customers, because Wiedmu is always, we say, a very application-oriented and custom-oriented company. So all these kind of developments are in line with our customers. So we always discuss the big trends with our customers and starts then to design based on these solutions. We can offer them to the general market, of course, and put them on the catalog.
Now, one more thing though. It's one thing to have the device designed for you, you get it, it's been set up for you, optimized for you, you take it home, and you still need maybe a little help to get it dialed in.
Right.
What kind of support do you offer?
Wiedmu offers one of the broadest ranges for this kind of devices. The first thing is we have a product range of 40,000 connectors and terminal blocks, how to choose the right one. Therefore, we're offering an online service called the App Guide, where we have separate industrial interfaces, industrial devices, and on each of these devices we point out clearly the interface and showing 3 fitting solutions from our product range, showing from technical data, from application fitting, and also from standards and approvals perfectly fitting for the interface of this device. To streamline more or less our current product catalog with 40,000 devices to offer the right solution to the customer by our online tool and of course also by our application-oriented design sales force.
And that's one of the things that you've got people out there in the field that can actually physically help your clients when they need it.
Yes, we have a big sales force which is also very application-oriented and always trying to talk with customers on the same level about their devices and offering them the right solutions. And if we choose the right product, then of course the next Wiedmu stage is to make the life of the design engineer as easy as possible. You get the full support from Wiedmu by not only offering the technical data, we are offering the CHD files for your mechanical design, we are offering the EDA libraries for your printed circuit layout, we are offering you a free sample service where you get within 72 hour samples worldwide, here in Germany of course 24 hours, a free sample to get hands-on, because CHD files are nice, but sometimes in the design work, during your application build or device build, it comes the time where you need samples in hand or just want to start to build prototypes, and therefore we're offering also a sample service.
That's good. Well, no replacement for a hard sample.
Right.
Any last words for our audience, Rene, before we let you go?
Thank you very much. I hope I could give the audience a short overview about Wiedmu product solutions for connectivities. And if they want to get further information, I would like them to ask our website, especially for power electronics.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Rene. I appreciate it.